We got Meeseeks out tonight and still Helix. Oh, Mr. Meeseeks. Are you okay, buddy? Are you okay? Do you? Hi. Hey there, CJ. How are you? Hey, everybody. Oh, let me change it to all comments. Gotta always remember to do that. That's so it takes a minute to kind of get used to that. We got Mr. Meat. He's like, did you see him push his little hand back at me? He's like, no, stop. Really? It's your Friday on a Tuesday morning? Howdy, Jason. How are you? All right, just had to send the invite out. This is a Panther Chameleon. His name is Mr. Meeseeks. He's an Abanja locale. So locale represents the region of Madagascar that you'd find this particular chameleon. There's over 200 types of locales of Panther chameleons. They all have their own unique colorations and markings. So this is an Abanja. We keep 3 different chameleons locales. We got, most of them are ambilobi. We have Abanja and then nosy bee. Thank you, Brandy. I got it on all messages right now. So I should be seeing all the comments that are coming through. Yes, I'm happy. We were on over at the other place, Tic Tac, for a little longer. I was trying to still work it. This is Mr. Meeseeks, yes, from Rick and Morty. You're so cute. It's so good to have everybody here. Let me know if you're coming over from Tic Tac. This is a Panther chameleon. His name is Mr. Meeseeks. My name is Brittany. Mr. Meeseeks, like from Rick and Morty, like the show. Eventually, as we get more people in, I'm going to feed him a snack. I'm going to feed him a super worm. Hi, buddy. Look at that. Hi, Nyan. How are you doing? Look at him. Just so dang cute. He's trying to climb up to the phone, though. Am I Spider-Man? I can't tell you that. Then everything would just be ruined. You want a chameleon hug? Yes, I did, Paul. I got it out right away, man. Johnny, thank you for the lucky clover. I do spot clean daily. That's one of the very important things with keeping chameleons is spot cleaning, making sure that there's no poops just chilling out, because the environment that you're creating for them is very also good at, it's bacteria can thrive in the environment you're creating. You're talking, relatively humid. So you don't want standing water and you do not want poops just like sitting there and, he's not. Jason, thank you for the, yeah, even when they're adults. Yes. Do you think so? All right, Desi, it's all good. I just appreciate you being here. Y'all ready to see me eat a snack? So Mr. Meeseeks, he's about 1.5 years old. Now this guy, we're gonna feed him a snack real quick. He's definitely made this my favorite locale. No, they don't poop out. You just still look, like if you see a poop, clean it up. Sometimes you're right though. They don't poop as much when they're full grown, and there are times that they won't even poop like every day. It might be every other day, and occasionally it might be every few days, depending on there's different things that can affect that. All right, y'all ready? I do feed him hornworms. I just haven't gotten any hornworms recently. I'm pretty picky about my hornworms. Okay. Whoa, good job, dude. Dude, that was amazing aim. That was amazing aims. So the ones I have, I don't have any from him. Oh, sorry, buddy. I don't have any from him yet. I have eggs that will hatch later this year. The Maya Banja clutch. So far, the ones I have are from Redline Gambino and John Gotti. So they're all Ambelobi locale. Now this guy, and I know a lot of my people who come in frequently, like I might get repetitive. So this boy, he's in his chill resting colors right now. When he fires up, he looks so cool. But he rarely will fire up for us on our lives. That's what Mr. Meeseeks looks like when he's fired up. That's the same chameleon. He was pissed off at me for waking him up when we got to an expo. So, but we're just learning about chameleons and hanging out. Helix, I don't know what you're doing, sir, but that's not going to work out for you. Come here, dude. Helix is on a mission over here. For what, though, I'm not too sure. This is Helix. So this is an Ambelobi panther. So this is a different locale than Mr. Meeseeks. This is Helix. He's a little over a year old. Hi there. Yes. That was the same chameleon in the picture. And this guy, this is a different one. This is Helix. Now when he fires up, that green you see will turn yellow, and that red gets even brighter. He is one I produced. He turned a year back on January 6th. So, yes, they change your color based on mood and temperature, but it's not like just because he's red doesn't mean he's mad. There's some panther chameleons that just have a lot of red on them. Some of them are almost all red. I will have babies available here looking for new branches. They're actually his half siblings, the one I'm holding. Thank you, Guns. They're so amazing. They're very intelligent. They have very complex brains. The independently functioning eyes, 360-degree range of vision. He goes, boo, just give me a super worm. Oh, where'd he go, guys? This one is not available. Roy, thank you for the floating heart. Thank you, Roy. Oh. They can bite. The two I was just showing, this guy and Mr. Meeseeks, they have never bit me. Their bites are not that painful. At least the ones I've experienced have not been that painful. Oh, that's lousy. Okay. I do have a gargoyle gecko, 2 crested, a Kenyan sand boa, a bearded dragon, a leopard gecko, and 2 dumpy tree frogs. Good job, Helix. He's fun. I did find them. I had them by me. Oh, dude, look at Meeseeks now, looking so pretty. Oh, Meeseeks. So Meeseeks hates Helix. Helix is his least favorite male chameleon that's here. Oh, look, we're starting to see some of that white on his gular and his belly there. Yeah, he hates Helix. They're textured. I would say that they feel kind of like if you've ever had bumpy skin on your elbow, it's kind of what they feel like. Dude, Mr. Meeseeks, you don't play when it comes to Helix. He gets so bothered by Helix existing. Look at that face. You don't like that he's around, do you? He goes, nuh-uh. I sure don't. What are you trying to do? Ooh, hi. With the head tilt and everything? Ah. Oh, yeah, they're very territorial. He's so cute. They're very territorial. And I have found with my males that they all seem to have a male that they hate the most in particular. He hates Helix. Mr. Meeseeks, the one that you're looking at, hates Helix. They don't make sound. They kind of hiss. I say kind of hiss because it's not like the same type of hiss that you get from a snake. They usually only do it when they're like in defensive posturing and they're all puffed up and they move. You'll hear like a release of air. These two are full grown. What's so funny is, like, I have Helix, like, way over here, and Mr. Meeseeks is just, man. Oh, no, he just hates Helix. He's just watching him, like, so freaking cute. Yes. Yeah, that's what I do. I do have a... Actually, I can tell you the cleaner I use, too. I couldn't tell you over on TikTok because I can't get into brand names. Let me pull it up real quick. I'll put Helix up. We'll get some different males out. I'm in the St. Louis, Missouri area. I used to live near Manchester when I was in Wildwood. Back in the day. So I use for a cleaner... and mind you, it's not cheap, but it lasts forever because it's concentrate. It's this brand here. So you just put it in water, like a bottle, and you just put a little bit of it in it. And that's what I use to clean. So that's called Rescue. Yes, they would fight. Sometimes what would happen, now I've never seen them fight, like, in person, because, like, I don't let them do that. I have seen videos of chameleons, wild chameleons fighting. One of the videos I've seen, like, they were just kind of, like, pushing each other, and then the other video, they were actually biting each other. They usually are not going to fight to the point of one passing away. But what does typically happen is one will pass away shortly after from the stress of the whole event. Because it is, you know, stressful to fight. They don't have an odor. I don't really have, my males are pretty chill. I haven't got kitty powers out. Babies there's so many of them. They're doing good. I'm getting more enclosures because I had so many clutches hatch, and a couple were pretty unexpected. This is Kenny Power. So he's another one I produced. He's a yellow body blue bar ambelobe. He's 2.5 years old. Huh? They are native to Madagascar. No, their poop does not stink. Healthy chameleons' poops don't stink. I mean, like, you're gonna have maybe like a little itty little bit of like a little odor, but it's something that gets like where it's like, oh man. This is Kenny Powers. So he's in his resting colors. When he fires up, that green will turn yellow. And of course, I like talking about chameleons, and I have fun doing this. Oh yeah, beardies, yes. Beardies. There we go. You know, I didn't even know it too. I mean, I heard it, but then, like, it's been reintroduced to me since going where I've been streaming. He's pretty cool. Now, this guy has bit me, but it was my fault. I startled him. I love their hands, too. I love their hands. Look at the face. I love his face. He's got such a cute face. Look at that. He's looking, oh, they're so observant. Good night, Sean. Have a good night. This is Kenny Powers. Thank you, Sally. They do. You should, when they first hatch, I always say that they look like little ETs of 4 legs and a long tail because they're brown. They're brownish gray. So the temperatures during the day, it's going to be a low to mid 70. And it's going to be a gradient where it gets warmer the closer to the top of the enclosure you get. And basking spots, 80 to 85 degrees. I aim for 80. And at nighttime, you want to drop below 70 at 70 degrees. If you can't, just make sure they have a good airflow. This is a Panther Chameleon. I call that white lipstick. Mr. Meeseeks, I just put Mr. Meeseeks back in his enclosure. Hello. He goes, hi. I'll show you his son in a second, too. Benny Wowzers. He's pretty shy. He's not confident. And he's one that I don't handle too much because he's a little spazzy. But he's a pretty juvenile. Dude, wow. All right, Kenny Powers, are you ready for this super worm? Maybe. Dude, this is a fast one. That keeps, like... Good job. Good job, buddy. Males are a lot bigger and a lot more colorful than females. No, I did not really. We kind of got a little busy with all we were doing there, and that kind of thought that. I don't know if Mel's in here. So some of the babies, the red line babies are getting pretty big. I've been working on the website so I can get that with the pre-ordering and everything. So like, here's Pico. This is the one that Mel. We're gonna leave her alone because she's just chilling. So here's Princess Savage. This is one of the juvenile, like almost juvenile. And the 25th are going to be 3 months old. So they're getting real close to being juveniles. Okay. So see, this is one of the females in the red line clutch. So she's starting to get a bit bigger. I'm not going to mess with Pico because she's just she's curled up getting ready to sleep. This is Princess Savage. So she's almost 3 months old. Oop. Good girl, come back up here. There you go. And then like the babies. Gotta try and find one that we can see pretty good. Here we go. Here's one. This guy just hatched like yesterday or the day before. Little John Gotti baby. Isn't he cute? Look at that guy. He's so cute. So little. Oh, here's my finger. This one doesn't have a name yet. This one just hatched. I don't like the name until I know for sure that... Here's another one from John Gotti. God dang, that face is too cute. No, but they'll grab her with their feet, with their front feet. So this clutch, kind of expected to have all these clutches hatched. So I individually raised this one. I do have a few babies in. So I'm about to get more enclosure so I can separate them. But I don't know. Are you trying to give your sibling here a hand necklace, or what are you doing there? You look all sweet and innocent, but what are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, you're like, help? Yeah. Yeah. And you're letting go. You're like, oh, no, I wasn't doing nothing, man. So we got a bunch more enclosures on the way. And a whole bunch more of UVB lights. So I get one of the shipments, I believe, tomorrow. So I'm very happy. So I can get them like in their own enclosures. But so Panther Chameleon eggs can take 6 to 18. Boston, thank you for clutch. Thank you for the clutches, Boston. Panther Chameleon eggs can take 6 to 18 months to hatch. Normally it's going to be about a year to 12 months, but yeah, that range exists. I've had them hatch at 6 months. I've had 2 clutches at the same time hatch at 6 months. And I've also had clutches. I've had a full 18 months with these guys. Just be careful not to actually spray them. It has to be very diluted. It's not that, so vinegar's not toxic to them, but the fumes can aggravate them. So this is Benny Wowzers. This is Kenny Powers' son. This guy is a juvenile male. Vinegar is magical. I wish I had done a before and after video of like I have hard water, and dude, it just dissolved everything away. Benny Wowzers. If you're able to get to like, you just like where you're spraying at. He isn't he? Yeah, he's getting real pretty. Hey, Benny. He just gets a little nervous when he sees the other big males right now. But he's real pretty. You're a pretty guy. You are. Look at him. I think so too. The only big difference with the two of them is he already has a bit more red than his dad did at this age. His dad did not have all this red. Well, because females, I'll show you a female. I meant to show you a female a second ago when I was over there. I could still, one of them's laying eggs. I have to be careful when I'm over there. Are you letting me know when my kids woke up, or are you just meowing, baby? I'm trying to show you guys Kenny Powers real quick. No. Here, buddy. So, here's Sire, and that's his son. They don't recognize, he's not going to recognize that as his son. They would straight up eat them when they first hatch. They don't take care of their babies. These are both Panther Chameleons. I'm going to put Benny Wowzers up because he goes, ah. He gets a little nervous. Now I'm going to show you a female. Dang, dude. Oh, Jay, you scared me, dude. She was trying to tell me. Oh my God, dude. Jay, you straight scared me. I just see you just sitting there at the top of the stairs from my phone. All right. Man, you honestly, like, my heart's pounding pretty fast. Hold on, baby. We gotta get back to bed because you got school in the morning. That's my son. That's one of my boys. Okay, hey. Let me, you guys need to keep an eye on Kenny Powers for me, okay? Make sure Kenny Powers don't do Kenny Powers stuff. Hello. Okay. I'm gonna go help him real quick. I'll be back. Dude, that startled me. Oh, woke you up, baby. guys did. You all were so helpful. Oh my gosh. Y'all were so helpful. Wow, you all did such a good job babysitting Kenny Powers. Man. I'm trying to see if I missed anything. So Jay, that was my that's my oldest that you all saw. Like, that's how they do it though. What are you looking at, kitty cat? Hold on. Man, you trip me out when you're doing that, kitty. That's my oldest, Jay, that you guys saw creepily sitting up at the top of the stairs. Thank you. $100. Oh, I don't purposely show my kids. He just kind of snuck up there in the background. I don't like to stream, I don't like to do that. But yeah, they get sometimes a little upset when I'm streaming. They're like, no. Dang, I know. Because it was fast. It was like that. Let's get Maui, because Maui is our awesome hunter. And then I guess we'll get Mr. Money, because he's all but been begging, actually. Yeah, she was letting me know. Did you hear her meowing like crazy? Like, she was letting me know. She's a sweet cat. She's honestly such a sweet cat. She has never purposefully scratched or bit any my kids or I. Just a really sweet, loving cat. What's our survival rate? You ready for this one? So, say about 20 to 25 babies on average hatch in a clutch. Usually, on average, one of those makes it to the first year of its life. They get taken out by predators really easily. Also, on average, they only live a year or two in the wild. This is Maui. Look at that. So this is a juvenile. He's another one I produced. She is a guard cat. This is called a red body blue bar. She's she's not interested in the chameleons, but however, what she is interested in is she likes to get on top of the enclosures because she likes to I'm talking about my cat. She likes to get up into there in that random dungeon of doom, of darkness, random ass crawl spot up there. So I've had to put these kind of spiky cat deterrent things that block her. See those things that I straight up, redneck style duct taped to keep her from getting up on top of the enclosures. They thankfully are not, they aren't fast. Personally, with my ex, I had 4 cats and none of them were actually interested in the chameleons. But, oh, they are done. The males and females, they do not take care of their babies. And as in my most recent post with Gambino, some males are so territorial that once they've come to their senses, they will try to unalive the female. Breeding panther chameleons is not something where you just throw the female in the enclosure with the male and she's receptive, because it can go bad. I don't know if y'all know who Neptune the chameleon is, but when she bred Neptune and Venus together, they actually really injured each other. Bearded dragons. Oh, are you gonna do it? Are we gonna yell at you first? Okay. We're back to this again. You go from being an amazing hunter, where the special forces would love to have you join them, and now you're back to just yell at our food. Which male's getting you all scurried? There you go. Just taking your dear time. There you go, Maui. They can't be mean. I don't have them injure each other because they don't get around each other. Their teeth are like butter knives. Oh, homeboy is like, man, do I want to get into mating display colors or what? Yeah, Maui's not one of my confident males, so I'm gonna put him back up. He's a bit nervous of the bigger, full-grown males. Little does he know, him only being 10 months old, he's gonna get big. They're not done fully growing until they're about 18 months old. His dad, John Gotti, his sire, is one of my biggest males, so he's gonna be big. My bearded dragon he eats greens. His favorite greens is cilantro. But they eat greens and also insects. I feed him the same insects that I feed my panthers. How do they fight in the wild? So I've seen 2 different videos of different chameleons fighting, and so one of them, they were just kind of more like puffed up and pushing each other. One of them, they were actually biting, and their bites, the way that they bite is real quick for the most part. So it'll leave like black bruises or like marks. I haven't seen them. The videos I saw, I did not see them actually like rip skin. They normally do not fight to the point of one of them passing away, but the stress of it can cause them to pass away later because it is stressful for them. Let's get Jethro. Let's get Jethro out. Oh, female. I was going to show you all female. Here's one. She's not the sweetest female by any means. This is Roja. Hi. So females, and she just laid an infertile clutch. Females are a lot smaller. They change their coloration based on reproductive cycling. I'm zoomed in a lot on her. I'm still about 10 inches away from her, but I just zoomed in so you can see her a bit better. That is one of Redline's girls. Oh, dude, that'd be awful if they fought with their tongues. And here's a little sweetie, Mr. Meeseek's girlfriend. She's actually really sweet. She's the Abanja female. So that's another thing with female panther chameleons. You cannot tell their locality by their markings. So that's why good quality lineage from reputable breeders is really important. And that's also why a lot of time you'll get wild caught females, but they go by the area that they're getting them from. And you're also just basically hoping and counting that they are not mixing things up. Yeah, Sybil's the best for show. She just was laying eggs. I'm going to leave her be. Fendi Thunder Snatch. What are you doing, Fendi? She's so pretty. Bonita is the sweetest chameleon ever to exist. Controversial statement, is like a little dog trapped in a reptile body, I swear. She's so sweet. Are you getting a little fat? Are you being fat? Yeah, look at the sweet face. Oh my goodness, you've got the sweetest face. Oh, Bonita, you're such a sweet girl. We love you, Bonita. Bonita. Isn't she so sweet? But I think she could possibly be gravid. She doesn't really show gravid color. She just gets chunky. Yeah, she's showing, like, I'm pretty sure she's a very sweet female. She is one that comes out to me, as you saw. But she'll be 3 years old soon. She is one of Gambino's girls. Look at that face. So I will say, I feel like the females, I like the way their faces look. I know it sounds silly, but the way their faces are, like their eyes, and they're just so expressive. Look at her. But she's also a calm one. I have some really ornery females. Really ornery. She's truly just extremely food motivated. This girl, if there's food involved, she doesn't care what has to happen for her to get food. So that's how our beloved Bonita is. very food motivated. So she also is aware that she could possibly get herself a little snack coming out. She could literally just have paired up with the male as long as she's going to get food. Hey, Bonita. Ooh. Slidey. I'm sorry, sweetheart. It's ready for you to get now. Good job, Bonita. Oh, she's so sweet. Oh. Isn't she so sweet? Oh. Look at the... we love Bonita. That's my girl Bonita. I keep a Bonita. I keep saying her name because she's so Bonita. Who should we show you next? Maybe Zestarella. You guys want to meet Zestarella? Yeah, you do. I'm sure you do want to meet Zestarella. Okay, let's meet her. I'll close Bonita's enclosure. Okay. Hi, Zestarella. Oh, okay. She goes, stay away from me. So I do. I just stay away from Zestarella. Oh, zesty, zesty, zesty. And then, here's my beloved Gnarly Carly. Hi, Gnarly Carly. How are you, sweetie? How are you, Gnarly? Hi, Gnarly Carly. Oh, are you coming out to see? Are you coming out to see me? You want to see me? Oh. Oh, no? Okay, I'll leave you alone. Gnarly Carly says, no. I know, right? Now, Pissy Missy's calming down. Pissy Missy was, well, you know her name. Hi, Pissy Missy. How are you, sweetie? How are you doing, Oh, are we getting a little Goodar poofing up at me? Hi. She goes, what the heck are you doing, man? All right, we'll leave you be. Yeah, she glared. Now, the meanest chameleon I've ever met is this one. Don't let this fool you. Like, she hates me. Girl, hi. Man, you're big, girl. I'm gonna feed you more like hornworms, though. She is, like, her size-wise is big. But we're gonna give her more out like her cask. Yeah, I know. You're... She's the biggest female I have. Sybil. Yeah, no, she's literally the only chameleon that's bit me to cause bodily harm. Right. Kerplunk her in a superworm, though. Hopefully she'll eat it. Okay. I'm not gonna, yeah, I don't handle her. You know, yeah, you've touched her briefly, Charlene. You've not actually... How am I supposed to... Ma'am. There you go. She's a superworm, but she sees me, so she's like not like accepting the offering because I'm around. I hate when it does that. When I try and flip my camera and it kicks me out of my live. It's annoying. Those are some of the girls. The most colorful chameleon is just, all the males are very colorful. I have found that it just depends on when we're looking at them. Like Big Polly, Cade thinks is extremely colorful. Thank you for the lucky clover, Ashley. This is Mr. Mondays. He's one of my OG chameleons. He'll usually come out. Oh, we're coming out. Come on, buddy. Okay, hi, buddy. Good night, Allie. Hi, Mr. Mondays. Oh, his face. I love his face. Mr. Mondays. Yeah, he did. He went to Superworm, so I'm going to give him a Superworm real quick. Oh, yeah, because the time it is, I am going to be calling it a night because I have a feeling that my oldest is still wide awake. Just like, why hasn't she come upstairs yet? Yeah. All right, Miss. Ooh, here we go. Dang, dude. That's warm. Good job, Mondays. He's so sweet. So this is actually Kenny Power's dad. So we have like two generate. You know, he's one of my first. I'm so sorry, Lincoln. Yeah, it's not as old of a man as Redline looks, but I'll leave him alone. He's almost, look at that. Now that part's shedding. Like they start to do partial body sheds as they get older. So the only thing that kind of stinks, he's 6. The only thing that stinks about that is at any given point in time, like almost somewhere they look like they're about to shed. When they're growing, they do full body sheds, and then so like maybe his 4 feet will shed, or maybe his head or part of his casque will shed, but he is real pretty. He's pretty awesome. He's a yellow body, blue bar ambelobe. He goes, that was delicious. Redline's just back there chilling. Yeah, I love his like the teal casque on him. So pretty. Oh man. I'll put him up. Because I already know my son's like, where is she? So I'm going to be getting these lights off. I do need a mist. So I might be misting. I might just do a quick little mist real quick once I get these lights off. Yeah, that is one thing with streaming. You know, the main reason that I don't get to start until later is because I like to wait till my kids are asleep to stream, for one. So that's after bedtime, and yeah. Thank you, Sally. Good night, April. Thank you for subscribing. I've been trying to grow. I really appreciate you all subscribing, following, or liking and sharing the posts. It really means a lot. We're trying to grow up YouTube. We've been streaming now for about 2 years. I started over on TikTok, but it's just been very difficult to actually like enjoy it, and I can't really even talk about like when people ask me like about enclosures, like what brands of equipment, I can't tell you, and it's not because I don't want to, but I can't talk about it or I'll get in trouble. Well, so this channel we learned about, holy shiznits, no, screw that. How do I deal with it? Ugh, spiders, man. I'm sorry. I'm actually like extremely afraid of spiders. Oh. I have to. I didn't like the way that one looked either. Oh. I'm over here like sounding like what Eeyore or whoever. I don't know, but I have to deal with a spider now. Fudge that, man. Right there, too. Just, man, It's right where my timer's at. It's right where the timer's at. Like, I can't even, so I can't even, like, scared girly, like, spray it because it's on my timer. Just chilling on my freaking timer. Just fuck that. See it right there? I'm not. Omar, thank you. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Man, thank you. Use a torch. Just say we're done here in this basement. Dang, man. Oh, looking for something to just take it out. And we'll use this handy dandy broom. It's just right there. I ain't gonna feed it to my. You kidding? I don't want it. I don't want to have to deal with it more than I have to deal with it now. I can't just simply turn my head and look the other way because I actually straight up. No, come on, man. Why? Right there, silly. Is it still alive? The rate at which it just dropped itself down to this new location is very scary. What is this even? What type of spider is it? Ah! Fudge. Where'd it go? Screw that. Oh, what is it? What type of spider are you? I don't think it's not a brown recluse. That's a real thin spider. What are you? Well, you're gonna be not. Use a spatula. I'm brave, but I'm absolutely like, it is my kryptonite. Truly, spiders are my kryptonite. Oh, they are my kryptonite. I'm going to be feeling like I feel this spider on me for the rest of the time I'm down here. I don't know what it was. The little bit I was able to see of it, because the best glance I got was when I actually put the camera on it, which wasn't the best. I didn't sign up brown recluse. It's a giant... This is my hair natural. I took a shower and here we are. This is just... Oh, that's a fast ass spider. Fuck, that thing's fast, you guys. Oh, damn, what are you? It's not a brown recluse. Is that just like a really thin... Is that like a really thin wolf spider, I guess? I mean... It's like a... Yeah, it's like a really thin wolf spider. Fuck, it's fast, though. That sucker's fast. Or is it a grass spider? I'm fine. I mean, it's not a brown recluse. So we're A-okay. Because, see, that spider will eat brown recluses, so I'm not gonna, I just didn't like it where it was at. Brown recluses, those guys are no-goes, for me, because I don't like, sure, people can be like, oh, they're a misunderstood spider. They don't really want to bite you, and when they do, a lot of times, it's just a dry bite. No, we're not, no. Mm-mm. I live in the St. Louis, Missouri area. That was not the one in my hair. Stop it right now. Stop it. Stop. Don't be trying to make me freak out. It might be entertaining for y'all, but listen. No. That was just a spider. Yeah, that's my thing. Like, there's I think he's called Venom Man. And he's holding a brown recluse. He's like, see, these guys aren't bad. They only bite when they feel intimidated. I'm like, that might be true, sir. And you're very brave for handling a brown recluse that, if for some reason he feels threatened, could make your skin decay. But I'm not going to do that. And we're just not. Nah. The violence. That was my one thing. Like, they're like, oh, I know that they don't want to be seen, and I understand some scary statistics is that basically every house has brown recluses, but you usually will never see them. If you see them, it's because you have an infestation, which I had to deal with the infestation when I was in college. My dorm room was infested with brown recluses. My dorm, I mean, not just my room, but my dorm. And that's where I learned all about brown recluses and their ways. Oh, such a magnificent creature. So, maybe they have a hard time biting us, and maybe the only way that they're able to bite us is when they get pushed down from like your clothes or whatever. I'm just, yeah, no, we're just not. I do live near the woods. That's another reason I've seen them a few times in here. But honestly, I haven't, when I first moved in here, I was seeing them quite a bit. I don't see them as much now. So hopefully, I've seen one in the past year, knock on wood. I don't want to see any more. Yeah, it depends on how allergic you are to their venom. I do understand that. But like my grandma got bit by one. I mean, I wasn't born when this happened, but she had a scar from it. And it was a pretty bad bite. And it also depends, I believe, if it's a female or a male. But again, I just don't want to take the chances. Well, and also I have 3 young kids. Like, I will literally, I mean, you just saw me. I was like, okay, that's like a wolf or a grass spider. I let it be because all it does is it takes care of the loose bugs from my chameleons. And it will eat brown recluses if it's big enough to eat one. So we're good. I love jumping spiders. Jumping spiders are different. They're web puppies. I used to have pet jumping spiders. I even befriended a wild one who was a male regal, and he ended up living like 2 years, which is really long for a male. And he lived 2 years enjoying his little happy captive spider life because, wow, the food was easy to get. Jumping spiders are amazing. Really? From oh no. I mean, I've been bit by a spider before. I was a lot younger, and it wasn't anything that was venomous. Oh my gosh. And then you're like, oh, wait a minute. I've been feeding the thing that could really hurt me if it bit me. Hey, Omar. Yeah, like black widows. I think black widows are cool. Like, obviously, I don't want one in my house. But the difference is they're going to be in their webby web. And brown recluses, they don't. They hunt. They have webs, I believe, that they like kind of like retreat to, but they're not, they hunt. They're a little unorganized cluster of a web. Oh, jumping spiders are so cool. They're so amazing. This is redline. I didn't get redline out tonight. I'm just kind of misting some of the enclosures. Hand misting. I do have a misting system, but I'm just hand misting. They can't climb glass. I would recommend not having them in a full glass enclosure. Hybrid are great, but full glass, like it can be done, but it's very difficult to have them with a good life, at least in a full glass enclosure. Mr. Moniz is back there now. You've been bit by what? A brown recluse? I don't want to ever get bit by a brown recluse. It's like, that's my avoid at all costs there. I don't want it to happen. I have no desire to be like, what's it feel like? You know? So no. Oh my God, no. 5 times? Are you immune to them now? There's Maui back there sleeping. No. That's what I'm saying. You've been bit by a brown recluse that many, because they, yeah, they're like, yeah, no big deal now. Oh, he's starting to get in his pajama colors. Yeah, these guys are, male Panther Chameleons are very colorful. He's starting, my favorite coloration that they changed to, their color phase, is their sleeping pajama colors. It takes several hours for it to happen when they're sleeping at night, so I don't get to see it that often, but when I do, it's a nice treat. Eric, thank you for the floating heart. Good night, Omar. Oh. This spot right here is so difficult to get to. Yeah, just a quick little mist. Nothing crazy tonight. Yeah, tomorrow, well today, after I drop the kids off at school, I will be working the calls and trying to find time to also still finish that post I did. I was still streaming on here when I was doing the makeup with lizards tutorial thing that I am curious to see how that ended up turning out. But I'm telling you, I've never had to really edit long format videos before. It is time consuming. It's like an hour. Thank you. Thank you. I do not have them in bioactive. Bioactive is pretty difficult unless you have hybrid enclosures, which if I had the money, I would literally change all of these to hybrid enclosures, but that's a huge investment. So I don't have them bioactive setups, but I try everything else to be as natural as possible. They are solitary. They look like they're doing cartwheels. As long as they don't do their little cute spider cartwheels over to me, like, we're cool. But if I see a spider doing something that looks like if a spider ever cartwheels over to me, no. I mean, like, I might end up being like that typical character in a horror movie where we stop and watch for a little bit because I'm like, what? And then by the time I'm like, oh, no, it's too late and I can't outrun the cartwheeling spider. Lake Tahoe. That'd be a cool lake to visit. I've never been. It'd be so cool, though. I've seen some real cool things from there. You go Google, it's cool. The cartwheeling spider. Babies misted. Oh. And then he's at Betty time. Ohio. I'm in the St. Louis, Missouri area. We had the other day, I guess, yes, Sunday, it was pretty crazy. We had a tornado warning and a winter weather advisory all on the same day. We went from 70s to like 20s or something. It was great, I tell you. Absolutely fantastic. Good old Missouri for you. Oh my gosh. No way, dude. Something got in my eye. Probably my eyelash. You can, like, if you want to breed, I mean, I'm not going to keep people from breeding. Like, that's silly. Now, I'd make sure, like, you're not inbreeding, you know? So if you get 2 chameleons from me or something, I'll be like, hey, like, if you're looking to breed, like, these guys are related, so don't get them, you know? So unless you're keeping as pets, then yeah, you could get like siblings or whatever if you're keeping as pets. But if you're going to start breeding, yeah, we're going to make sure they're not related. I don't care if people want to breed or not, you know? As long as people are doing it like, oh God, sorry, something's in my eye. It's really bothering me. As long as we do it ethically, I guess would be the right words. Not trying to, like, you know, I can say what I do and like what, you know, I don't like or what I know is considered like not good, but I can't, at the end of the day, I can't control what people do. Oh, really? You don't have any tornadoes in Washington? And the pink-toed tarantula. I've seen some blue ones that are cool tarantulas. I'll get jumping spiders again because I thought jumping spiders are really awesome, but I will not get tarantulas. I'm not. Like, you know, if one of my kids down the road wants a tarantula, I'm not going to be like, no, you can't have a tarantula. If they're taking care, I don't want to take care of it. So they better be taking care of it. Although I already know how I am, I'd end up taking care of it. Like, well, I kind of like these guys. I know how I am. That's how I am. Yeah, I'm like taking care of all the animals. I have one snake. He's a Kenyan sand boa. His name is Derpsicle. He's like full grown at 15 inches long. So he's a very small snake. Very chill. Very handleable. I wanted a hog nose, but because they're technically native to a really itty bitty super portion of Missouri, and they're technically venomous, you have to have permits to own them in Missouri, and I'd rather not like have where the state just can show up whenever they kind of feel like it at my house, because, well, I've heard so many nightmares about that same situation, and I don't really want to deal with that. Where they misidentify things or whatever. Yeah, but you see, like, he's called Derpsicle for a reason. Like, there is, you know, he's a pretty chill snaky. He is not a danger noodle at all. Sometimes I don't think if he realizes he's a noodle or not. He may not even be aware of it. Okay. I've got to get alrighty. Okay, now that is that. Wow. I am officially calling it a night, you all. Sorry, I was just, dang, I hate how long it takes to, let's turn it off. Alright, you all. I am officially going to call it a night. I will be back on tomorrow evening. It was a pleasure getting to hang out with y'all tonight, and I hope to see you tomorrow night. You have a good evening and rest of your morning.